Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. Hands it from downtown.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Fox against Conley. Fox dishes to Murray. That one good for 2.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Murray outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
McDaniels gets to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. And he uses the glass on the lane. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
And here is Conley following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. Right side Towns. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Passes it to Herter. Up top, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Towns. Rejected by Murray. Outside, Fox. Driving the lane, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Fox passes to Barnes. Conley against Fox. Back to Barnes. Clock at 4. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
This guy not an easy guy to rattle. Barnes finishing through contact for the +1.
Now a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup is Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Now here's Fox. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. There's Sabonis. Murray. And Murray with the second chance points. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Herter. And here now the Kings. They're on a 10-2 run here. On the wing, Barnes. Outside for Murray. Here's Herter. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Pass to Edwards. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Fox with it. Driving to the basket.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
Woo! That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Kings on top. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. And it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Timberwolves trail by 3.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has so many strengths to his game, but to me, his passing is at the top of the list.
Conley up top. Outside, Towns. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Murray outside. There's the pass to Herter. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Herter. Here's Fox with the drive. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now Fox. He's got 9. And here's Barnes for 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Here's Edwards. Misses from close range.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, G.A., right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Fox finds Herter. Back to Fox. Clock at 6. Herter on the wing. The tray. Rebound, Minnesota. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Here's the floater. That one doesn't go. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. It's Edwards on the wing. He's defended by Herter. Outside, Towns. He feeds it to Gobert. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And now just a 2-point Kings lead. Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Out to the right wing. Here's Murray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns at the elbow. Here's McDaniels. Back to Towns. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Keegan Murray. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. It's Edwards on the wing. He's defended by Herter. McDaniels in the post. Barnes on him. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Now it's a 3-point Kings lead.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You gotta love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Towns, no luck. The wide open look here for Fox. Hits the 3-point bomb. Fox has got 12 points in the game.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. And
Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
Your Kings, 30. The Timberwolves, 24.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. We've got Prince. Kyle Anderson is out there with Reed. And it's Noel into the point. Timberwolves trail by 8. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter. What we know about Taurean Prince is he's a terrific competitor who knows he's going to lay it all out on the floor every night. For coaches, that is such an invaluable trait.
Miles passes to Len, and the dunk by Len.
That's just nice play calling, right? And you like how quickly Len gets ready to catch off the roll.
Anderson outside. No one near him. He squares up and sinks it. Anderson's got his first bucket of the night. Sacramento leading by 8. Mitchell looking it over. Davis in the corner. The shot missing. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Prince. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Kings. Mitchell right side. In the corner, it's Monk. Davis finds Monk. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail by 8. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Alexander Walker. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Assist from
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Kings.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. He dishes it to Monk. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And here is Monk. 4 on the shot clock. Lyles hits a screen for Monk. Pulls it up. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Prince outside. Len with the block.
You see the agility of Alex Len in good position for the swat.
Monk, no one around him. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Timberwolves trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That shot off, and it's the Kings taking it the other way. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Shots good by Lyles.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Reed with it. It's Prince on the wing. Back to Reed. It's stolen by Lyles. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid 79%.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fox kicks to Barnes. To the left side wing. Here's Murray. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Kings on top, leading by.
Please give a big round of applause.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Fox against Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
Edwards dishes to Conley. Back to Edwards. Sabonis grabs the board. Sacramento leading by 7. Fox looking it over. He takes it in. They get it again. Pass to Murray. Barnes left side. Back to Murray. Up and in on the layup. 8 points for Keegan Murray.
The assist.
Well, this guy is willing to make the extra pass. Barnes is not just a finisher, right? This guy's most efficient when he plays within the structure of the offense.
Here's Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair. Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Herter passes to Murray. Towns with the steal. Conley finds McDaniel. Gobert in the corner. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Goes back up. Unable to get that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Herter passes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. For the three. And they'll get another chance. From deep three-point range, the rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Drives to the hoop. Outside, Towns. Pulls from the top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Now, here's Fox. Out to the wing. Murray kicks to Herter. Back to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
And Towns drops them both. Towns with the steal.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Edwards against Barnes. Kicks it to Fox. Just 5 on the clock. From the high post. A putback, and Fox is right there.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. And here's Edwards from the arc. 8 feet away. And Towns finishes inside.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns can make face-up perimeter jump shots, no doubt. But when he's got this part of his game cooking, look out.
Murray with it. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them.
tonight, hoping to lift themselves out of a rough patch at the expense of another struggling club, RJ.
Yeah, look, this is one of those nightmare matchups where both teams are struggling, both teams are fighting, and one team is going to come out on the other side feeling good, and another side is going to just feel even worse.
Like here we go again. And the Oklahoma City starting five. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Dario Saric. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the power forward spot. The shot by Dort, no good. And it's Sacramento's ball. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Okashevsky's checked in for Oklahoma City. Herder gets the bucket.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Now here's Fox. And that one good.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. It's rebounded by Sabonis. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. They kick it out to Murray. Outside Barnes. Goes up from the block. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Nice persistence on the glass. Sabonis understanding how to use his body and length, too.
Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots a fadeaway. Here's Williams. The shot misses, so the Kings will take it the other way. Herder with it. Sabonis outside. Takes it inside. And Sabonis slams it in.
Look, he is so agile and creative on the drive. Guarding Sabonis when he's attacking, well, let's just say that is a bit of an issue.
Herder against Giddey. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Herder. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Fox. Drives to the hoop. And Fox powers it home.
Just so crafty getting to the rim. Fox runs inside, leaps over the defense for the easy finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. From deep, Giddey. Sacramento grabs the miss. 1:46 left in the first.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy. And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Williams passes to Giddey. From outside, off the mark. The Kings leading. There's a minute 17 left in the opening quarter. Good. That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
Murray with it, and it's Giddey picking him up, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. The free throw drops from Murray.
At the line for your...
And Murray drops them both. Murray can score in a multitude of ways, Grant.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. I mean, he can feast from the post, the mid-range, and the three-point line as well. always plays under control at his own pace, and that's why he looks so fluid out there on the floor.
Now here's Williams. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Clock at 6. Here's Pokashevsky. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Herder passes to Fox. Back to Herder. Outside Murray. Over Williams. No good. A bit long that time. And here's Dort. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover.
And that does it for the first quarter. Kings ahead. They lead by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Fox runs point with Herder by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings made a big trade last season to acquire all-star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want to break from their league-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here. We're going to fight and get wins." Back to you.
Yeah, they're all in, Allie. Thank you.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Here's Williams. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings? And Fox powers it home.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
Right side, Giddey. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey passes to Dort. This one for 3. Offensive board. That shot, no good. The Kings have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Murray. Here's Barnes. Back to Murray. That one doesn't drop. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Pokashevsky in the post. Working on Barnes. It's stolen by Barnes. And here's the fast break. Herder with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Here's Sabonis. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line.
Sabonis is a dominant interior scorer. He's got the touch, the strength, and a wide array of post moves to work with.
Now Giddey. Dort outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams finds Giddey, and that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul of the game. You know, for Sabonis, we've seen more teams try and double him when he gets near the hoop, Richard.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that he is an excellent passer and decision maker. He knows how to find the open man and make the defense pay for sending that double.
Giddey, pass to Pokashevsky, and he dunks it down.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Fox the pass to Murray. Fox outside. From outside the arc. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Giddey passes to Williams. That one drops for him. Williams has got 6.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Fox outside. It's Barnes on the wing. Outside Herder. The shake. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. From deep, Giddey. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Murray finds Herder. Back to Murray. And he drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Williams with it. 6 points for him. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. 35 seconds left to play in the first half. And Sabonis slams it in.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side, Williams. Dort outside. The 3. 5 on the clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Back to Sabonis. Outside Murray. And so it's Sacramento up.
Your Kings, 25. The Thunder, 17. Fans, let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Domantas Sabonis has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. They've got Alexei Pokusevski. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Lu Dort. And it's Williams in at the 4-man position. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Herder against Giddey. Fox the pass to Murray. With the fadeaway. The shot off that time. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
A tremendous guard to have at your disposal. Fox is a shot creator who continues to get his teammates involved as well.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Richard De'Aaron Fox continues to impress offensively.
He likes to shoot now. Fox not afraid to let it go from behind the arc. Percentage is down a bit last year, but Fox maintains that confidence to keep shooting. The persistence resonates with his teammates.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. Outside Davis. It's Monk on the wing. Back to Lyles. There's the drive, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Joe. Here's Waters. Missed inside.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Lyles. Back to Davis. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
No coverage that time.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Pass to Lyles. Outside for Mitchell. Now Monk. The three is up. Robinson Earl with a rebound. The Thunder have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple of years. A great sign going forward for this franchise. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Here's Monk. Pass to Lynn. Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining on the finish.
And he gets it to go. And the Kings lead by 8.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Mann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Waters. Check by Davis. And the basket by Joe.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
The Kings have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Monk. Pass to Mitchell. 1:16 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Waters. Check by Davis. Monk with a steal. Here's the break. Back to Mitchell. Outside Monk. 4 on the clock. Banked it in off the glass. Monk's gotten his first bucket of the night.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Joe. Here's Waters. Checked by Davis. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Man. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Team putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Mitchell and Monk share the backcourt. Davis out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Lynn in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Outside for Davis. Pass to Monk. Going inside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. Fox outside. Outside Herter. They kick it out to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Outside, Williams. Dort, the pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Dort outside. Fires the 3. No luck on that one. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Fox outside. And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Dort. And here's Saric. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with it. Fox picks him up. Gilgeous-Alexander against Barnes. Here's Williams. That one's wide left. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Herter passes to Sabonis. Murray against Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball. The Thunder have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Dort. Now here's Williams. It's rebounded by Sabonis. It's Herter on the wing. And the shot goes. And now it's a 9-point Sacramento lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Again, no good by Oklahoma City.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Fox finds Sabonis. Outside Herter. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings? And the Thunder making a change here. Pokashevsky's checked in. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Fox. Murray from outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Kings lead by 10.
And it's clear that Sabonis has it going on right now. That defense is at his mercy.
Down low. Here's Williams. Nice D from Sabonis. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Barnes passes to Sabonis. Fox outside. Here's the 3. No good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Murray.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Kings.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And what a huge performance it was for Domantas Sabonis.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Fox, that's good.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pass to Murray. 18 feet out. And it's Giddey with a rebound. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now Fox. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for, well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
I tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Williams. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Saric in at the center position. Here's Oklahoma City now. Giddey, the pass to Williams. Giddey, no one around him. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Giddey's got the opening basket of the game for the Thunder. Pass to Edwards. Dishes it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Now here's Towns. Here's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Okashevsky's checked in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Edwards. Kicks to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And there's the pass to Dort. Back to Williams. Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Conley against Giddey. Conley the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. Dort kicks to Giddey. Back to Dort. Clock at 6. Misses the 3. Minnesota leading by 5. And it's Towns penetrating, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Out left to the wing. It's Dort on the wing. McDaniels defending. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski. Here's Giddey. The Thunder with another miss. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Edwards flies in and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Giddey. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Edwards finds Towns. Over Williams. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Lou Dort out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Pokusevski in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Edwards. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 7. Here's Towns.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. Towns with the creativity and explosive.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Pokusevski. It's rebounded by Towns.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
McDaniels finds Conley. The kick out to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Pass to Giddey. Inside. And Williams with the stuff.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless in when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
Outside, Towns. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Giddey kicks to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Here's Giddey. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 1:51 left in the first half of the game. Here's Edwards, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Giddey, the pass to Pokusevski. Here's Dort. They grab their own miss. Gilgeous-Alexander on the follow.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Giddey against Conley. McDaniels in the post. And finished off by McDaniel.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And too long on the shot.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Offensive rebound. Out to Conley. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. Outside Conley. The 3. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski. Here's Giddey. No good on the last second attempt there. Thank you, David. And whoop.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves. 27. The Thunder. 15.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Karl-Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the point guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Thunder trailing by 12. Sharch with it, guarded now by Prince. Joe passes to Sharch. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves leading by 12. Here's Noel. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Here's Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Reed with the block. Prince against Saric. Prince, the pass to Alexander Walker. Driving in, lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Waters, guarded by Prince. The 19-foot shot. Joe can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 16. To the paint. Here's Anderson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Noel. The pass to Reed. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Fader on the way, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Thunder trailing by 18. Here's Joe. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
1:09 left here in the third quarter. Passes it to Noel. Spins, and Anderson has it in the corner. Here's Noel. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Alexander Walker. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Thunder have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Here's Robinson Earl. That one's not going to go. Good D by Anderson. Drives to the hoop. That one falls. Alexander Walker's got his second basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Tries the spin move. Yes, that goes in. Alexander Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle all day, all the time.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Josh Giddey. Dario Saric is out there with Williams. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at point guard. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Back to Conley. McDaniels dishes to Conley. Uncovered. No good off the front iron. Thunder trailing by 21. Here's Giddey. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Shoots over Dort. Shot by McDaniels, no good. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Conley scanning the floor. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns, the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And a long windup and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Williams can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 19 points. And here is Conley. That's a 2 from Towns. It's not going to go for him. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Right wing. Left side, Towns. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Gobert dishes to Conley. Tries again. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Thunder trailing by 19. Giddey the pass to Saric. Back to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Conley against Giddey. Edwards looking it over. Back to Conley. And there's the pass to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Pass to Saric. Here's Dort. Off target from three-point range.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out and executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Timberwolves.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And have yourself a night, Shea. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
Conley kicks to Towns. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander from deep. And they recover it. Back to Williams. Fades away. Rebound, Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Towns against Williams. Towns dishes to Conley. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
here tonight.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Good. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
Now here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Show us some power. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Now here's Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
You know, back in 2010, Harrison Barnes was the top recruit in the country out of high school, Grant.
Yeah, and interestingly, Barnes decided to play 2 seasons at North Carolina. Unheard of these days for someone with Harrison's pedigree.
Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Outside Herter. Now Barnes. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Comes up empty down low. And the Timberwolves with possession. Conley passes to McDaniels. From close range. That one is off. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Murray with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Herter passes to Murray. Fox outside. Back to Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's gotten his second bucket.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Pass to Edwards. Takes it inside. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rim.
Murray with it. Outside Herter. Barnes against McDaniels. Here's Herter. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. 1:51 left in the first quarter. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Herter. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards can't hit.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Outside Barnes. There's the 3. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Now here's Murray. Outside Herter. Fox outside. Outside Barnes. Out to Fox. Over Conley. Minnesota with a rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Edwards. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Murray. The Kings have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Now here's Fox. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
And Edwards slams it in.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Kings. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Downs plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Here's Fox.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive angle.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Tries a spin move. McDaniels passes to Edwards. McDaniels can't hit. The Kings leading. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound.
Barnes is strong and athletic, aggressive on the glass, not afraid to get in there and mix it up.
Pass to Towns. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Sacramento on D. Now here's Towns. Pulls it from the corner. Barnes with the rebound.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Nice touch on the shot from close range. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
Yep, Barnes so effective at using his ball handling to get around the defense. Crafty at getting to his spot.
Pass to Towns. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
The 15-footer gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Kings lead by 5. Fox against Conley to the inside and stolen by Herter. Fox goes in and it's Fox with the jam.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
Conley up top. He's covered by Fox. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Kings. And coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation.
And depending on the ref's angle, an out-of-bounds violation is the previous play is under review. Great reason to have replay. A call that's easy and quick to confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Fox with the ball. Driving inside, and Fox powers it home.
Showing off the major hops. Wow. Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Back to Daniels. Let's go with a three. Knocks down the triple. McDaniels got himself on the board with a three there.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Outside Murray. Minute 32 left in the first half. Outside Herter. The three. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Edwards against Herter. Edwards can't hit. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Barnes passes to Murray. Fox outside. 6 on the shot clock. The crossover. The drive by Murray. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. And now an 11-point Kings lead. Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Back to Fox. Outside Herter. Baseline try. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side Edwards. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Towns is really good at the three-point line. There's a volume three-point shooter and relishes taking shots from there.
And so
And get loud for the Jabberwocky!
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. Taking a look at Sacramento. Mitchell and Monk, they're the backcourt. Trey Lyles is out there with Alex Len. And it's Davis in at the small forward position. Here's Noel. Checked by Mitchell. Shot is up. And too long on the shot.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
Here's Anderson. Pass to Prince. Lots of room. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Prince has got his first points of the game. Now Monk. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Reed with a block. They recover it. Outside Monk. The three is up. He buries it from three. Monk's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that three ball. I mean, fantastic. Measuring those long-range shots up,
and knocking them down.
Pass to Alexander Walker. He can't get that one to fall. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Here's Monk. The offensive rebound. Here's Davis. Lynn inside. Prince is there. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Monk for three. And they recover it. Here's Lynn. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Anderson gets the bucket.
Really textbook use of the dribble. Getting inside to get his work done.
Outside Mitchell. To the paint. And it's Lyles missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. On the wing, Alexander Walker. For three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Yep, that one goes. And the Kings lead by 8.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
1:49 left in the third. Here's Noel, checked by Mitchell. Here's Prince. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Here's Mitchell. On the wing, Davis. Pass to Lyles. Stolen by Anderson. He's got a clear path. And here they go. A slam dunk by Reed.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And it's a completely new group for the Kings. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Fox outside. It's Herder on the wing. Fox right side. Kicks it out to Barnes. Goes up on the wing. Up again. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Left side, Conley. McDaniels inside. He's guarded by Barnes. Towns. Rebounded by Fox. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
And Minnesota calls time here. The Timberwolves trail. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside McDaniels. Three-pointer. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Kings have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And it's Fox missing. And here comes the break. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Kings ahead, up by 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Pass to Murray. Back to Fox. Now Barnes. Fox outside. 5 on the clock. Herder with it. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. And the Kings lead by 6.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Conley passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Fox outside. Right side Herder. Puts it up. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Herder's gotten 4 this quarter.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
From deep, Conley. And the three-pointer goes.
Towns doing a nice job with the smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Conley against Fox. Here's Herder. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Edwards against Herder. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. Puts a mark. And he's going. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Murray passes to Herder.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis, the pass to Fox. Can't hit from in close. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Conley. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Herder passes to Murray. Back to Herder. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Minnesota has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Soft touch off the glass.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
Inside. Here's Barnes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
Picked by Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Conley against Fox. Kicks it out to Barnes. Outside Herter. Puts up a 3. Pure from 3-point range. And the Kings lead by 6. And Minnesota has possession. Edwards for 3. Barnes with the rebound. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Left side Barnes. Back to Murray. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Clark Kent.
Two teams that desperately need a win.
Tonight is huge for these two, and a winnable game on the schedule for either side. So whoever wins tonight will feel a lot better about themselves.
Now Sacramento starting five. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Now here's Holmgren. Back to Dort. On the wing, Williams. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Williams kicks to Dort. Lets the three fly. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, on the catch and shoot, you've got to be shot ready. And Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his pretty form.
Herter with it. Barnes outside. Williams against Murray. And stolen by Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Now here's Holmgren. Back to Giddey. The pass to Williams. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Murray with the ball. Herter kicks to Murray. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Holmgren.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. And here now the Thunder. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren kicks to Giddey. Shoots from the block. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside. The Kings trail by 5. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
I like the aggressiveness of Barnes. A much better player when he's attacking.
Well, a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. Pass to Sabonis. The kick out to Barnes. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Giddey the pass to Dort. This is to Holmgren. Good work there as it goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
All the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
The Thunder leading by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Back to Giddey. 6 to shoot. driving the lane. Holmgren. It's good on the putback.
Josh Giddey has the size to contribute on the glass. He aggressively does so there.
Fox looking it over. Murray, good. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Clock at 4. Basket counts. Holmgren's got his second bucket.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Lou Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
Here's Fox. It's deflected. And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder out in front. They lead by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Now here's Herter. And he gets it back. Back to Fox. Another shot. It's deflected. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He dishes it to Williams. Rejected by Murray. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside the arc. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Fox dishes to Barnes. Back to Fox. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Thunder leading by 9.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
Now Sabonis. After Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. Murray finds Sabonis. It's tipped. Here's Giddey. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Kings getting the bucket. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Dort passes to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Fox. For 3, Williams. The shot missing. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Here's Murray. Thunder with the rebound. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Fox. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Kings trail by 10. Outside, Fox. And there's the pass to Murray. Back to Herter. Feeds it to Murray. The kick out to Barnes. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Barnes has got it back down to within single digits for Sacramento. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Giddy the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He feeds it to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
It's Fox with the drive. For 3, Murray. And no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Williams. Misses in close. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Kings. It's a 10-point game. Dives to the hoop, and he gets it to go. That's 7 points for Keegan Murray.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
15 seconds left in the first half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Here's Dort. Tries again, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going.
The previous play is
signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break.
15.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's man. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Šarić, and it's man in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Joe passes to Williams. Off target at the rim. The Kings trail by 10. Davis kicks to Monk. Here's Mitchell. Back to Monk. There's the dish to Davis. Takes it inside. Rebounded by Joe. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Williams finds Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Kings shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And there's the call on Dario Šarić. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And Sacramento has possession, trailing by 10. And here is Monk. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Miles, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Williams passes to Joe. Shoots the three. Rebound by the Kings. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Davis with it. Williams picks him up. Miles sets a screen for Mitchell. There's the drive. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Pass to Joe. Here's man, covered by Mitchell. Right side, Williams. Lets it go from deep. And Davis pulls it down. The Kings have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Lenka kicks to Monk. Here's the three. Connects from three-point range. Monk's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's a screen by Williams. Passes to man. From past the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Kings trail by 7. Well, Trey Mann finished last season strong doors following a slow start to his rookie campaign.
No doubt, Kevin. He finishes the season averaging double figures in points per game. He certainly flashed natural scoring abilities, and as important, I thought, showed steady improvement on the defensive end. Now it's about trying to become more consistent in every phase of the game.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's Mann. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Williams dishes to Sharich. And slam dunk by Sharich.
Well, what I love is the aggressiveness of Dario Saric, making sure he leaves no doubt.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Now Monk. Pass to Lyles. No good that time. Good D by Williams. Here's Joe. Williams finds Williams. Back to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Williams passes to Saric. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Sacramento. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And the pass to Lyles. And here's Len. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The broad shoulders of Alex Len carrying more of the load inside.
Here's Mann. Monk defending. Here's Joe. Doesn't go for him. And the Kings going the other way now. It's tipped and stolen by Williams. Pass to Mann. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whisk. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is
can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Fox with it. Outside for Murray. And so it's Oklahoma City in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Sacramento, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter, and it's Barnes in at the 3. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander attacking and in rhythm on the offensive end.
Outside, Fox. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Dort wide open. The putback, and Williams is right there. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for Oklahoma City.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Herter finds Fox. Back to Herter, and stolen by Giddey. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Herter on the wing. Red ball movement here by the Kings. Barnes down low. Gilgeous-Alexander cover.
Well, explosive inside. When playing with a high energy level, Barnes earning himself a trip to the free throw line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
The Kings trail by 10.
A really solid free throw shooter. The team would like to see Barnes get to that line more often.
Here's Fox. There's the feed to Murray. That shot, no good. Williams with the defensive effort. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Murray finds Barnes. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
With that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. Two distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done.
Pass to Barnes. From downtown. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. The pass to Dort. From deep. Tries it from 19. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kept alive, so they foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one, and stolen by Barnes. To the inside, Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
This guy is willing to make the extra pass. Barnes is not just a finisher, right? This guy's most efficient when he plays within the structure of the offense.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Thunder lead by 10.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Thunder.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
Williams scanning the floor. Launches it. Murray with the defensive effort. Outside, Fox. He takes it in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
So we see the Thunder get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to...
To the best kid of all.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And I think Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, just another one in that long line of Kentucky Wildcats coming into the NBA that has carved out a pretty nice career so far in the league.
It has been fantastic watching Gilgeous-Alexander continue to improve.
And I love BA also, along with his improvement, what we've seen in terms of his leadership and responsibility to this team. He shows a very strong work ethic, and this is why a lot of people are still excited about his growth and progress.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. And here is Williams. The fader. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. Shoots a fadeaway. Šarić with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Minnesota now. Outside Edwards. Out to the right wing. Towns down low. Šarić covers. Williams on the wing. The three is up. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Here's Holmgren. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Conley against Giddey. Towns down low. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Pass to Šarić. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Here's Šarić. No good. A bit long that time. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, last season for the Thunder, Brent, their top 8 guys by playing time, all 23 and under.
You get experience for those guys, and there's really nothing that replicates game time, game action, game decisions. These guys all exposed to it last year at VA. Let's see what kind of strides they make in this season.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Now here's Gobert. They swipe it. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. That one goes. Count it.
SGA on the inside, a nice finish and a strong one.
Giddey against Conley. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Going inside, and Edwards slams it in.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Outside, Williams. It's Giddey on the wing. From the arc. Here's Šarić. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. Holmgren's got his second basket of the game.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Šarić. Thunder with a lead. Williams finds Giddey. And he jams it home with authority.
Defenders don't think that Giddey has that kind of shake to his game. I like it when he shows this kind of flash.
Minnesota calls timeout. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside Edwards. To the wing, right side. Another shot, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Giddey. McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. It's a tight... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
They've got Josh Giddey. Dario Saric is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Here we go. Towns with the ball. Picked up by Saric. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Williams. Takes the 3. Here's Holmgren. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Minnesota in the lead. It's Edwards on the wing. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Here's Towns. Wing shot on the way. Williams grabs the board.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Giddey. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Saric. The kick out to Williams. 4 on the clock. From deep. Minnesota with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The kick out to Conley. Towns down low. Pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Saric. Here's Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Up top, Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City gets it back. Here's Holmgren, covered by Towns. Here's Giddey. Misses off the right iron.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down. And it did not take long for Josh Giddey to find a place in this league as a taller point guard with incredible vision. This guy does a little bit of everything on the floor.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Giddey. To the middle. Here's Saric. And it's going to be a goaltending call here. Always one of the more disputed calls in the game. Goaltending. Coach is convinced the ball was not on the way down. He'll use his challenge.
This can be a tough one. With goaltending, it's such a...
The previous play is under review.
Conclusive evidence never comes into effect more than on these calls.
Well, that's what's great about the coach's challenge on calls like this. We're able to slow down the action and see exactly where the ball is when it's touched.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And here we go. The call will stand.
That'll cost them a timeout and their one and only coach's challenge. Goaltending calls can be so tough to make. You understand why he wanted a closer look at it, but we'll see if he regrets it.
Giddy against Conley. Outside Edwards. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Conley with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The kick out to Conley. Shoots. The wide open shot is on the money. Conley's got his first points in this one. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. McDaniels against Williams. McDaniels passes to Conley. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Gobert hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Timberwolves lead by 3. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Giddy passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Edwards. Give him 8. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Williams with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 2 points. That one goes.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
Outside Anderson. And the first half comes to a conclusion. Thanks very much, Allie. Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Kyle Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in a shooting guard.
Well, he has good size at his position, and Taurean Prince, even though traffic around him doesn't speed him up. Nice shot there.
Pass to Williams. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Back to man.
Second team foul.
Here's man. Pass to Williams. Back to man. Can't hit that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple of years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
And that one drops for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Williams. Back to man. Here's Joe. Fires the 3. Prince grabs the miss. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Joe. And here's Dort. Floats one up. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Here's Noel. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Anderson. Down low. Here's Reed. And the layup falls.
Well, Kyle Anderson plays obviously at his pace, but he's a terrific passer that sees the floor well.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Dort, the pass to Williams. Back to Dort. Clock at 6. Here's Joe. Chops one in from the wing.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Noel. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. From the high post. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range. Oklahoma City trailing.
And Dort just keeps getting better. This is a guy who comes at you with some tenacity.
Pass to Joe. Back to Dort. Now here's Williams. On the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup. So you talk about Lou Dort. What has he done to become more comfortable, Brent?
Well, I think the challenge was there in front of him, B.A. He had that playoff appearance where he was unguarded, and he's proving not to other people, but to himself, that he's capable of knocking down shots from that kind of range.
And he recovers it. Here's Prince. No good on the three. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Pass to Alexander Walker. The three. They get it again. Second chance shot. Uses the glass to drop it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Well, capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
Here's Joe. Lets it fly. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Here's Noel. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Anderson. Here's Prince. Dort defending. Anderson with a screen. Here's Prince. Gets the three to fall. Prince has got 5.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
That'll count. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Minnesota in the lead. Holmgren is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Now here's Edwards. Takes a 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Holmgren. Back to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Minnesota shooting about 56% in this one. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Conley against Giddey. Now here's Towns. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Goes back up. Pass to Gobert. And another shot. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice job, SGA, coming in and using that long, athletic wingspan.
Williams finds Šarić. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Timberwolves on D. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Towns gets the bucket.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
McDaniels against Williams. McDaniels passes to Towns. Outside Conley. Launches a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Giddey. And here is Williams. Back to Šarić. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Williams from long range. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
No nerves from Josh Giddey that time.
Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Williams misses. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards driving in. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander knows that this is an assist play in the making. Finds the open man.
Pass to Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Towns for 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Second chance effort. The kick out to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards. Yes!
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And here's Minnesota now. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Well, Conley could put this team in a good position here. He's just got to relax and trust his mechanics. Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
Pass to Holmgren. Yes! Well,
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 4. Only 2 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Not much time left. You think they have a chance to come back?
Long range from the inbound. Unable to get that one. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
To the